screen I had been holding on to for a few days before I even took it out of the packaging. But the projector arrived early today. It is a Wi-Fi ready wireless projector, and you can hook it up to your phone and or a laptop. And it projects up to 100 inches, which my screen is 100 inches. And the projection ratio is 1:1. So you can do multimedia, which means music, photo, video, and text. And it has a portable power supply. So this just arrived. We're going to plug this up and see how it works. I just am coming back from my doctor's appointment today. We did not get a surgery date as of yet. They're going to call me with that. But we went over my results of my blood work, and we went over my x-ray scans and just the procedure itself and downtime. So I'm just trying to get my home set up really right now for me being in recovery. Now, y'all, I will say I was in the store, and again, this is temporary for my room. This is going to end up going in a theater room. So I was in the store and I did see some TVs for a reasonable price, but like I mentioned before, I'm a little nervous about having moving the TV up and down stairs. I'm gonna have to have, and I prefer to have my TVs mounted. So last time for my bigger TV, I had the TV. Did I have it delivered or did I pick it up? I picked that up. And I'm trying to think how I got that thing in the house by myself. I don't even remember how I got it in the house by myself, but it was a 65 inch. Yeah, it was a 65 inch. But I had a service come out and mount it because I don't trust myself to do that alone by myself. So this came with a remote here. It does not feel like it has batteries in it, and it takes AAA batteries, 2 AAA batteries. And let's see what the projector itself looks like. Okay, so this is cute. It's a little small projector. As you see, it rotates. That's the front. And you can adjust right here the lens itself. There's a small speaker on top, but I also have a JBL speaker I'm gonna hook up to it. And then your ports are here on the back. So I really just want to test it out, see what that looks like, or if I'm gonna end up actually buying a TV, because again, I'm gonna have to be in this bed here for at least a week. Moving up and down, of course, but I'm a busybody, like really a busybody. So that's gonna be the hardest part for me, is actually having to be still, not be in here moving around doing stuff. And no mopping, sweeping, lifting, anything heavy. Okay, so charger cord just plugs right in there, super easy. I'm gonna plug this in the wall, and we're gonna see how this looks. So we're going to test it out and see how it looks. Be right back. All right, cousins, so we have the projector hooked up, And as you can see, it's pretty clear. I decided to go ahead and take the screen down just because the unevenness of the edges would drive me absolutely nuts. But this is a big empty wall in my room, and I can make it a little bit bigger so you can see the clarity, which, you know, it's not bad. I'm not complaining. It's just me in here, and I'm going to be again in recovery. So this is going to work for now. You can hook it up to a laptop. You can hook it up to your phone, and I'll probably be utilizing both depending on what I want to watch, because I have HBO Max on my phone, and also, well, I can look at YouTube on the laptop and the phone. So, but in order for me to, you know, still get phone calls and whatnot, yeah, we'll probably be utilizing the laptop a lot more unless I want to watch a movie on HBO, which, again, we're going to be in recovery mode. So we'll probably be running through a lot of movies. But yeah, that's it. That's the projector, and that's how it's looking. Not mad at it. From Temu, not mad. I will link the description link link the information in the description below if y'all are interested in finding a reasonable price projector. I will say that if you tie it into your phone, then you can go ahead and add, like I use my JBL speaker, where you get, you know, good quality of sound, because the little speaker that is on here, of course, is really not loud enough. But yeah, that's it. That's where it's at for now. We got to head out the door. I'll check y'all. Good morning, cousins, and happy Sunday to everyone. I hope all is well in your world. Mine is a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I'm going to tell you that. The level of frustration that I'm feeling right now is probably up here. And that's just because there's a lot of life things happening. First and foremost is that I've been unable to work for 3 days now, and I've just been going back and forth with my tech team. So a little frustration. I should be online working right now, and I am not, but we're going to be productive today nonetheless. So I'm going to be uploading a vlog today, editing another one, and that will be uploaded this week as well. So I apologize for the delay, but a lot has been going on. As I mentioned earlier in this vlog, I had my doctor's appointment, and I'm gonna go ahead and let the cat out the bag, because I know I've been kind of elusive with why I've been going back and forth to the doctor and how I'm feeling. I will say my nerves were at an all-time high with that as well, and it was me trying to process what it could have potentially been, or what it could potentially be, just given my family history. So we're at the point and stage right now where I can go ahead and disclose to you why I have been running back and forth to the doctor, why you guys have not seen me working out as much, and just doing other things, and again being very elusive about why I'm going back and forth to the doctor. So doing all this lab work, getting x-rays done, stuff approved by the insurance company, which was a whole another level of a bag of worms, like really, and me really seeing what the difference is in between an HMO and a PPO. Worlds apart. Worlds apart. And at my big old age, this is my first time having an HMO. And I will tell you that I will never do it again. Anyone who is having or has significant health issues, please stay away from the HMOs because they are all about the insurance company and what they will and will not cover is a huge contrast to what a PPO will and will not cover. But with that being said, so my final results came back in regards to my x-ray chest scan is all clear and I am ready for surgery. Now, why am I having surgery? This is not cosmetic and this is not something I want to be having surgery for because I am certainly gearing myself up to have a muscle revision on my stomach and skin removal. Just because I have diastasis rectus and because I had some really big babies. But right now, oh my goodness, right now, the challenge that we're facing right now is going to push that particular surgery that I want to have back. And I have to get through this hurdle first to have them let me know when I can move forward with having the diastasis rectus repair done. So my blood work, however, is a totally different story. So and we did blood work in regards to cancer markers just because I have cancer variations that run on my father's side and on my mother's side. So the probability of my genes mutating into cancerous cells is pretty high. What I'm facing right now is that I have a tumor on my ovary, and from the looks, because of its shape, they are very positive that it is not cancerous. So it's not ovarian cancer. However, the tumor is significantly large, so it's painful. Cancer is not painful. So that has to come out along with my ovary. Not excited about that. I'm excited about not being in pain anymore because there's just a few hours out of the day where I don't have any pain, and my abdomen is very swollen. So if you hear me like grunting, getting up and down, or moving around, it's because I am in pain. And I'm trying not to pop Tylenol like it's candy. So with that being said, the surgical procedure that I am having, we're fingers crossed, will be a laparoscopic surgery, meaning that they'll be using the machine to go in and do the removal. Worst case scenario, they will actually have to cut me open, which will be a vertical cut versus like a C-section horizontal cut. We're hoping we can do everything laparoscopically and that won't disturb me being able to move forward and have the diastasis rectus repair done in the near future, but we'll see with that one. And then as far as my other blood work, everything looked pretty good. I would say at this age, if you have not already, please get your colon screening done because my markers are a little bit high for that. So even after this is completed and I have healed for the most part, we are going to have to do a screening for that. Again, just because my cancer markers, well, I should say cancer, runs on my dad's side and my mother's side, various types. Again, my probability is a little high, so they're concerned about that. But that's what I've been dealing with on top of other life stuff and work. And yeah, just trying to see how we're going to move forward in this space of life right now. And yeah, I just wanted to be transparent and share that with you guys because I know that I've been super elusive. I will say, keep me in your prayers. I am certainly in good spirits right now. Now that I know exactly what I'm facing, I've kind of had my pre-op appointment and we went over all the specific details of what that will entail as far as surgery. This is a outpatient procedure, so I will have the surgery and I will be home and resting, which is why you see me kind of getting my house together. I did mention that I purchased a new sofa, which is a modular cloud sectional. And I bought a rather large one because I plan on taking some of those pieces out and using one of the pieces as a chair in my room. I don't know where I'm going to put that right now because I'm running out of space in here. But yeah, that's the plan going forward. So you guys will see me unboxing that when it arrives. I just really want to take the time to say thank you for tuning in and watching me. And I appreciate any comments, suggestions, and just positive vibes here on this channel because we're all about positivity and moving forward in life and uplifting each other here. So, and I just am coming on here now to close out this week's vlog. Thank you so much for taking the time to tune in. I certainly do appreciate any of you who are watching my content. If this is something that you enjoy and you think others might enjoy it too, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. It is greatly appreciated, costs you nothing, and it helps my channel grow. So bring on your friends, your family, your cousins, your nieces, your nephews, and your uncles, and let them enjoy the content that you enjoy. So what I am, the latest and greatest delivery is another ScentBird perfume that just arrived today. And I will say it is light, airy, and sophisticated. So this one is Burberry Brit Sheer. And ScentBird is so nice to include the card. And the card has the notes included on it, which is Peony, Yuzu, I believe, peach, blossom, musk, and pineapple. Now, I sprayed it just a few moments ago. Again, upon initial spray, I will be honest and say it's not that I didn't like it, I was super hesitant about it. It's had a minute to dry down and settle in on my skin, and I feel like this is a scent that will last all day. So it's not continuous spraying, but of course you have this travel pump here. ScentBird's case, everyone knows who has ordered and subscribed to ScentBird that it's really simple. You click right to lock it, left to open it, and then you're able to spray. And this is an interchangeable case. So this is something that you can take with you on the go if you feel like great travel packaging. I love this for travel because you know that you can't take a full-size bottle of anything on the plane with you. And if you're going to pack a larger bottle in your luggage, make sure that you just pack that thing securely so you don't have it spilt all over your clothes, if you know what I'm saying. So normally when I travel, I take a travel size perfume with me because it's just easier to keep up with, and I don't have any fear of if it does get damaged, it's not a whole bottle that was damaged. Now, this is my second order that I have received from ScentBird, And I will be honest and say I don't know if I'm going to keep my subscription. Well, thank you, like I said again, for tuning in. I certainly do appreciate you rocking with me. Today, we just did a nice, and I should have shared that with y'all, but I was moving around so fast doing multiple things like cleaning the bathroom, mopping the floors. I had my clay mask on my face. We did a clay mask treatment because I had some pimples that were popping up. Yeah. Welcome to 50s and menopause. Yeah. But I had a few pimples here and there. So we did a clay mask just to draw any of that out. We did a nice vitamin C turmeric moisturizer. Not moisturizer. It is a bit of a moisturizer because it's an oil, but I use Clinique for the most part to do my facial, like scrub, just everyday cleansing. But yes, that's about it, you guys. I'm not going to keep on blabbering, but again, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'm going to catch you on the next one.